It's day one. It's the beginning of an era. We'll see how it lasts. Portersville Warriors on the near side. Dominion Sabers on the far side. Going to be a good one here together. Don't think these two teams have ever seen each other down there in the courts from two very different states. We're here in Dayton, Ohio, I believe. A little bit off to the side of Dayton, Ohio. We're at Cedarville University here in Cedarville, Ohio. Very beautiful day here today. 76 degrees, I think it was, the high today. When we got here at 70. Gonna see how this one rides tonight. We got 4 games going on, all in sequence. We're here in court 2. It's gonna be a good one here. Portersville Warriors coming off a victory, and one that's gonna linger with the girls here tonight. We'll see if they can carry on the legacy in towards the postseason, coming off the SWCAC championship here in 2023. We'll see if that has any merit to hold down there on the court. And of course, before we get into bracket play, I believe afternoon of Friday, it's currently Thursday, everybody plays 2 games during their around their pool. Each pool has 4 teams in it. Of course, Dominion, Portersville finding themselves against each other here in Pool D, I believe. If I do have any graphics, they're on the screen. I have more information after the game's over. Sailor Charles here to serve it. Gets that one up and across. Handled there by Sophia Gully. Punched up and across there past Kylie Spink on the front line. Right-hand attack is a green deep line out of bounds off that back end. And that first point will be going over to the hands of the Dominion Sabers. They fish the ball out. Here's number 42, Tessa Merkel here to serve it. Merkel there, great serve, going out the hands of Kata Steele. Naomi Dutois playing the back line, finds Butterworth to bump that one up and across. Goes off Gully, Merkel there sets it up, right hand attack deep, and that's out of bounds, the call on the court. Good try there in the front line, just got a little bit too hold of it. A little too much purchase on the ball. Van Gent onto the front line is about a Kata Steele, number 5. We're tied at 1s here in game 1. We're playing at 25 here in this best of 3 here tonight. See how she rides with it. Izzy Green, number 9. Substitution first, Liz Patterson, number 4, to play that back middle. Going off onto the bench, Naomi Dutois, number 15. We're back in it, serve 3 up in the air. Green the do so, getting a hand on that one to the front line. Controlled by Merkel, right-hand attack there. And that one's gonna fall to the floor. Just shallow the hands of Liz Patterson, number 4 in the navy blue. Dominion Sabers lead it 2-1. Thanks to that front line effort. Solid service by Elaine Fernando. Right-hand attack there by Butterworth. Handled there by Gully. Set up by Merkel. Set across by Merkel, my bad. Handled there. Right-hand attack. Van Gent diving play. Kept alive and punched up, but not over in 3. And that 4th touch will end the sequence. Beautiful diving play there by Elena Fernando. But the 2nd and 3rd touch just weren't able to get the job done. We're tied at 2 here in game 1. We're playing at 25 with no cap. It is a win-by-2 scenario if need be. If we do go into a game 3, it's the 15. Just kind of business as usual. Before serves into it, nobody with the lead. Here's 0-0. Kinsey McCaslin here to serve it up for the Portersville Warriors. Handled there. Finds Merkel topside set. Right-hand attack there by Alexis Pina, and that one goes off into our neck of the woods here in the corner. Portersville picking up a point. They lead at 3-2 in game 1. Kinsey McCaslin there with that service. Finding its way off the hands of Sophia Gully over to the Portersville side. Topside Charles finds a right-handed attack, and that one's going to land a little too far out of bounds. And we'll have to chase after that one. 3-3 on the board. Here's number 15, Alexis Pina, to serve it up. Solid serve, kept alive there by Butterworth, kept alive Kinsey McCaslin. Now one's thrown up and across there by, I believe that was Sailor Charles. Topside right-hand attack off the net, diving play. Green goes off the hand of Van Gent. Butterworth there to finish that one off. Fernando, Merkel, right-hand attack goes off the tip of the front line. Dutois getting a piece of that one on the way through. Dutois with a right-hand attack goes off the net. Now it skips across the lake and sinks the battleship. 7 serves in, it's 4-3. Portersville in the lead. Katrina Eisler here to serve it up, number 22, in spot of Kara Butterworth, number 7. Service up and across. Handled there by Merkel near side. Gully with a right-hand attack. Goes off. Kinsey McCaslin and into the right side of your screen. Landed just a touch out of bounds. 4-4 on the board. Sabers tying it right back up with a solid attack. Just not quite able to get that pass back to the setter. Here's number 33, Madeline Calkins. Madeline with a solid service going out the hands of Izzy Green. Kinsey McCaslin forward. Van Gent bumps it over inside the wickets, but not able to keep it in bounds as gravity takes its hold. 5-4 on the board. Sabers right now in the lead. Madeline Calkins there with that service, barely able to get that one up and across, and it finds itself a point. 6-4 now the score. Madeline Calkins there with another jump service going off the hands of Kinsey McCaslin. Shallow set right hand, Dutois goes off the hands of Gully. Kept alive there by Merkel. Near side, Gully right hand attack off Dutois, and that one punched at by number 35, Savannah Jasko, but not able to get a hold of that one to keep that one up in the mixer. Portersville taking that point, making it their own. 5-6, they trail by 1. Here's Kata Steele, number 5 in spot of Leah Van Gent, number 14. Kata has the serve. Sends that one up and across, going off the basketball backboard and down with an awkward angle. A little bit more speed than it was sent up with. Trying to calculate that one and get it back within touch. Not quite able to, not really a realistic thing to punch that one out. 6-6 on the board. Into there by Fernando, goes off Merkel. Thrown up and across there by Gully. Handled there by Steele, finding its way off Charles. Near side. Eisler there to throw it up and across. Gully getting a piece of that one with the block. Merkel there with a secondary touch. Right hand attack through the hands of Dutois. Tipped up, goes off the hands of Kata Steele. Right hand by Sayla Charles. Kept alive by Gully. Merkel near side. Right hand attack kept alive there by Izzy Green. Dutois, Green down the straight. Kept alive Merkel. Set up and across there by number 33, Calkins, and that one gonna be a little bit too far gone as it lands behind that back line. And then a little bit more our side. 7-6, Portersville in the lead. Kata Steele here, number 5, to serve it up for Portersville. Good service from the back middle, finds Merkel, tips it across, goes off Dutois. Green kept the hand, goes off Charles, and McCaslin not quite able to get that one over top the net. And that third and final touch, that first one, for those of you at home questioning whether or not that was 4 hits, it was 4 hits. But that first touch counted as a block, and blocks do not count towards your total allotted 3 per possession. Here's number 35, Savannah Jasko, to serve it up down the near side, straight going off. Kata Steele, right hand attack. Kata Steele gets a hand on that one. Diving play, Eisler not able to get underneath it in time. And we have ourselves a double touch, the call on the court against Katrina Eisler. Either way, ball really wasn't returned. 8-7 our score. The Sabers on top here in game 1. Here's number 35, Savannah Jasko, to serve it up. Savannah dimes that one over, just not quite the accuracy she was hoping for there. We're tied at 8 here in game 1. Zeta Morley, number 10, here to serve. Sends that one up and across. Went off the hand of Alexis Pina, and that one goes off the hands of Green. Not quite able to adapt to it in time. As it goes underneath the net, it's out of bounds. 9, serving 8, now on the board. Here's number 27, serving for the first time here today, Lily Ferris. Ferris with a solid serve underneath Steele. Charles tipped over there by Kylie Spink, kept alive by Merkel. Tipped up and over there by Fernando. Handled there by Charles near or far side set, and that one's going to land just out of bounds off the hands of Izzy Green's attack. It was about 4 foot out off that back line on the far side of the court. Sabers lead it 10-8 now on the board. Lily Ferris there with another service. Handled there by Eisler, goes off Charles topside. Green right hand, boom, kept alive there by Fernando. Merkel there with a set. That one's punched over there by number 15, Alexis Pina. Kept alive there by Charles. Right-hand attack. Dumped down by Alexis Pina on the front line. Putting some pride to the number 15 and the black and the red here tonight. And for the Dominion Sabers, they now lead it 11-8. Here's number 27 to do it again. Ferris with the ball. Solid serve. Handled there by Kata Steele. Charles there with a set. Dumps that one off. Merkel ready for it. Kept alive with a punch there by number 33. Calkins handled there. Right. Not able to get that one over. Kylie Spink thought there was a little bit of net contact. Wasn't sure if she was able to get a hold of that one. Not a whole lot of contact on the ball in that little disruption. Mia Steele looking to sub in. Kylie Spink onto the bench. 13 out, 8 on to play that front middle spot. We'll see how she does as the blocker. Portersville down 8-12. They receive the serve here from Ferris. See how this first touch starts out the pacing. Liz Patterson finds Charles. Set far side. Izzy Green there. Sets that one across. Diving for it. Not quite able to get underneath the number 42 once again. Tessa Merkel putting it all out there on the court. Katrina Eisler, number 22, onto the bench. On comes Kara Butterworth, number 7. Portersville serves it. 9-12 to score. Sayla Charles there, number 11 to serve it over. Fernando Merkel dumps it off. Kept alive. No! Charles not quite able to get the touch she wanted on that one. That one will fall just short of the net. 13 serving 9. Tessa Merkel here, number 42 to serve it up for the Dominion Sabers. Solid serve. Goes off the hand of Kata Steele. Kept alive Butterworth. Bumped up and across there by Mia Steele. Great eye on that one. Merkel thrown over there by Pina on the front middle. Went up the hand of Charles. Right-hand attack. Mia Steele able to work with it. Merkel throws it over. Diving for it. Kata Steele just shallow. Barely a fist length away. 14 serving 9. Timeout for the Portersville Warriors. We'll come back here in game 1 when we're ready to rock and roll once again right after the break. Alrighty, both teams back down the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Tessa Merkel here to serve the 9-14 game. Sabers on top for now. Kata Steele finding its way off the hands of Charles. Right hand Butterworth deep into the corner, kept alive there by Fernando. That one's thrown up into the air by Haven Zioun. Handled there by Charles, top side, green right hand. Oh, what a block! But it's out of bounds. Oh my goodness, so close yet so far. Sabers getting a little bit of momentum with that one. Portersville picking up the point though. Van Gent front line in spot of Kata Steele. Here's Izzy Green, number 9 to serve it up. But Alexis Pina, what a try, what a chance there. Fernando receiving the play, finding its way off. Tessa Merkel tipped across. Pina with a great shot across the bow. Pina with a great block there in the front middle. And a spot there by Mia. Mia Steele able to shoot that one down the bow. Makes it 11-14. Izzy Green, number 9 there to serve it. Leans a little too far to the right on that one. Not quite the purchase she needed on the ball. Here we are, 15-11. Lana Fernando. Number 93, the libero to serve it. Tries to hit it with some topspin. I like the zest to it. A little bit more height. That one would have dug deep. Just behind that 10-foot line if it made its clearance. Here's Kinsey McCaslin here to serve it up, number 00 from Portersville. Fernando with a wonky touch off the side of the forearm. Alexis Pina there, number 15. They're getting the second point of contact. Not quite what she was expecting. The wind in here is crazy. All of a sudden, 20 mile an hour, then nothing. Good serve there by McCaslin, goes off Fernando. Merkel there with a far side set. Alexis Pina with a right-hand attack, goes off a body. Downtown, 16-13 off the defense. The point comes back out for the Dominion Sabers. Now comes again Sophia Gully, number 9 to play the front line in spot of Haven Zioun, number 7. I apologize if that name's not right, but I feel pretty confident. Solid serve, a little too far gone. 15 Alexis Pina, the server on that one. Katrina Eisler in spot of Kara Butterworth, 7 off, 22 on. Katrina will be the one to serve it up for Portersville. They're down 14-16 here in game 1. We're playing to 25, a little friendly reminder. Win by 2 by all means necessary. Good serve there by Katrina Eisler, handled up. Tessa Merkel, right-hand attack, goes towards the deep line, live there by Green. Naomi Dutois, bumped up and across there by Van Gent. Tipped up shallow, what a touch by Gully with a right-handed fist, trying to find a little bit more power than accuracy. Off the tip, kept live by Fernando. Tessa Merkel, backline attack, right hand, and that's in bounds. What a spot there. Alexis Pina, number 15. Huge spot, huge power, great strike. Beautiful kill. 17-14 now on the board, 3's the gap. Here's Madeline Calkins, number 33 to serve. Sending that one up and across. Green finds his way up Charles. Topside, Van Gent hits the net, and that one doesn't get to go. They're 7 away from closing out game 1 for the Dominion Sabers. Madeline, solid serve, hits the net, and that one, not pass and go, not collecting its fabled $200. Here we are, 15-18, on comes Kata Steele, number 5, to serve it up in spite of Leah Van Gent, number 14. Kata Steele, good spot. Alexis finds his way forward. Right-hand attack, and Gully finds the kill. Quick tempoed attack, catches the defense sleeping. Sabers now lead at 19-15. Here's number 35, Savannah Jasko. For that service, Kata Steele gets a piece of it. And the expression on the face really just tells you all you need to know. I think I've talked to a few scientists in my time, a few men of science, and I think all of them would classify that one as a whoopsie. Here's number 35, Savannah Jasko, once again to serve it up. Sends that one more middle leaning this time. Eisler with the first, Charles second, topside. Green tips that one down the straight, diving play. Tessa thrown up into the net, but no return. Dutois there to make sure of that one. Portersville pick up point 16, milking down the barrel of 20. Zeta Morley on to serve it up in spot of Naomi Dutois, 15 off, 10 on. Nia Steele also to play that front line in spot of the libero McCaslin. Here we are, 16 serving 20. Zeta Morley, number 10 there to serve that one up and across, going off the hands of Alexis Pina. Goes off Tessa to the front line, and Gully there to finish that one off. First touch by Kata Steele. Goes off the bucket, down it comes. Kept alive. Down throws its way over there by Charles. Fernando, Tessa, topside, off the hand of Gully and out of bounds. Here's Zeta Morley. 17-20 on the board. Sends that one up and across. Handled there by Pina. Topside Tessa. Gully with the right hand through the block. And Izzy Green not able to take that one away. Great attack. 27 here to serve it up. Lily Ferris. Liz Patterson also coming on the side of Portersville in spot of Zeta Morley to play that back near side. Lily Ferris to play the serving corner. She has the ball, number 27 in the black and red. 21-17 is the score on the board. They're explaining something on the referee, the scorekeeper's table. I think we're ready to go. Can't read lips, can't even hear, let alone figure out what's going on over on that side. A few backs returned. All I see is one man went aha, and the other one went, yeah, exactly. Top side, right hand, Green, boom, there it goes. First attack we've seen from her all day, getting a hold of all of that one. 18-21 now on the board. Portersville still has some life kicking in them. Zayla Charles here, number 11 to serve. Sends that one up and across. Ferris, Fernando, off Tessa Merkel. Now it's handled there by Kata Steele. Shallow set, right hand, kept alive. Off the hands of Tessa, dumped over, diving play Charles. Mia Steele Butterworth bumps it over. Pina, Tessa, right hand Pina, and she scores. Alexis Pina in the front middle. Feeling herself after that kill. Tessa Merkel, your number 42, going to be the one to serve it up for the Dominion Sabers. They lead 22-18. Get the live there by Patterson, topside Charles, right hand Butterworth, deep into the zone, goes off Ferris. Merkel. Finished off there by Fernando. Hit the live by Patterson. Goes off Charles topside. Green tips it over the block. And that one might have thrown the defense a little off. Alexis Pina on the far side front. Getting a piece of that one as that ball crossed the net. Not sure if that tip really disrupted the digging attempt of the defense or not. Either way, Portersville not going to complain about it. 19-22 on the board. Here's number 9, Izzy Green with that service. Handled up to the front line. Tessa right hand by Pina, and she finds herself another one. A large gap in the defense. Nobody covering down towards that 10-foot line. Alexis Pina making the defense pay for that one. 23-19 on the board. Sabers has served. Fernando, the libero, sends that one up and across. Patterson finds his way forward. Mia Steele sends it down the far side. Helped along there by Leah Van Gent. Diving play. Gets it to the near side front. Back in the fray. Pina to finish that one off. Butterworth goes off the hand of Mia Steele on the front line. Tessa tipped across there by Madeline Calkins on the near side front. Charles, right hand Butterworth through the block, kept alive there by Ferris on the back line. Tessa Merkel tipped across. No, that was shut down promptly. Leah Van Gent, I believe, the one. And the 4 on the back of her jersey. Letting that one be a staple here tonight. Here's number 15, Naomi Dutoit, to come on in spot of Liz Patterson, number 4. Of course, McCaslin once again coming back out, play the back line in the spot of Mia Steele. It's 20-23 here in game 1. Great service up and across. Ferris goes off Tessa Merkel. Right hand attack there by Alexis Pina. Shiloh said right hand Dutoit, kept live Fernando. Finds his way off the right hand. Diving play. Izzy Green getting a piece of it, but not enough to get it back to the setter. Match point Sabers. 24-20 on the board. Here's Alexis Pina, number 15, to serve it up for Dominion. Handled by McCaslin, and that is going to be all she writes for this first game. 25-20, the final score. We'll move into game 2 and bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Teams back down on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. And here at Cedarville University in Cedarville, Ohio. Dominion Sabers staying on the far side. Portersville Warriors staying on the near side here in our second game in our best of 3. Portersville in a do or die. Right hand attack off the net, and that one's going to come back to the navy blue territory. Point 1, much like last game, going out to the red jersey on the far side of the court. Here's Tessa Merkel, number 42, to serve it up. Nice shot, just not quite able to get the gumption up and going with it. Tied at 1. Solid serve there by Charles. Fernando tip, no, that one just clears the net. Charles tipped across there by Green. Diving play off a few bodies, and that third touch in the front line, not quite able to adapt to it neither. Looks like the first by Gully, the second by Tessa Merkel, and the finalizer there by 33, Madeline Calkins, I believe. Here we are, 2-1, Portersville leads. Charles there, great serve, going off of the hands of Pina on the front line. First name Alexis. That one's going to find its way into the crowd promptly. Portersville now in the lead by 2. 3-1. Solid serve to the back line. Fernando getting a hand on that one. Tessa Merkel, top side, looks for the chip across. Handled there off to the corner. Eisler finds a gap in the defense, much like last game. Except this time, Portersville is on the giving end of it. 4-1 on the board. Eisler, good spot on the far side, the near side front, I would suppose. The right side front. I don't know. You saw what happened. They sure do volleyball out there. And that one didn't volley enough. 5-1, Portersville in the lead. Unreturned service. Closest one to it, Haven Zayun on the left side of your screen, front line. Sayla Charles there sends that one across the net. Handled there by Calkins. Goes out Tessa. Fernando there to finish that one off. Far side. Looks for the right hand. Eisler gets it through the block. And a diving effort there by Calkins. Not able to find any fruits of the labor. Fernando there trying to hype Calkins back up to get back in the mindset, the grind set, get back into the flow state of the game. 6 serving 1. Portersville on top. Nice serve by Sayla Charles. Handled there by That ball, it scared me. It froze me in my tracks, I'm not even going to lie. Nice set across there by Calkins. Handled there by Eisler. Charles, back to Eisler. Right hand attack through the block, and she scores. Portersville now leads in what is known in the soccer world as a Brazil. 7-1 on the board. Fernando getting a hand on that one. Tessa finding a bump over top there by Calkins on the right side front. Right hand attack by Green, out of bounds. Off our right side, out of bounds line. That will do her in. Zayun onto the bench, number 7 in her spot, number 35. Savannah Jasko to play the, she's technically in the right side front. But Fernando with a great service there for the Sabers. Finding its way off to the hands of Eisler with a great attack off the double doink. Right hand Green thrown over, and that's going to be called for the double touch. Sabers forfeiting the point, caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And the Portersville Warriors now at 8. The Sabers at 2. I believe the double touch was called was on whoever was on the outer side of the 2. If you want to look at the replay and figure that one out. Throwing up and across, and that will do it there. I saw the referee was saying something. I was trying to pick up on the lip reading. I failed to do so. Alexis Pina here to serve it up. Number 15 in the black and red. Sent up and across, goes up the hands of Green. Charles topside, Van Gen, right hand through the block, kept alive, Fernando. Right hand attack there. Keep alive on the near side, or the back right. Handled over towards the far side. That one's just going to fall down at the feet of number 35, Savannah Jasko. And we have ourselves a 9-3 game. Substitution called Dutois for Patterson. McCaslin on in spot of Van Gent, number 14. No, that's Kylie Spink, number 13, my bad. Castle there with that service. Goes off the hands of Calkins, my bad, Fernando. Now it's tipped across there by Tessa. Handled by Charles. Right side leaning. Katrina Eisler there with that spike. Goes out the tip of the hands of Gully. Tessa, topside. Calkins tries to dig it out, but hits the net in the process. And that one's going to be called out of bounds as it hits the net outside of the candy canes. The antennas, whichever you like to call them. 10-3 on the board. We play ball. Tipped across there by Tessa. Punched off to the right side. Off the hit. Katrina Eisler, not enough verticality out of that one. Not quite tall enough to ride the park there. Here's Calkins, number 33, to serve up the 4-10 ball game. Solid serve. Trickles across, diving play Charles. And Katrina Eisler not able to get a hold of that one. Diving after it off to the right side. Just not quite able to get underneath it. 5 serving 10. Here's Calkins once again to serve it up for the Dominion Sabers. Solid serve, handled there by McCaslin. Set up shallow, right hand Dutois off the block, and she finds a point. Portersville now at 11. The Sabers remain at 5. Here's Katrina Eisler. Number 22 with that service. Handled off Calkins. Right hand, boom! McGalley kept alive there by Izzy Green. Finished off there by Katrina Eisler. There's a lot of whistles, and they're going to say that number 5? Did I miss the hand signal? Naomi Dutois in the net is the call. I picked it up. I'm reading what he's writing down. I'm smelling what he's stepping in. 6 serving 11. Naomi caught in the net with the last play. My hand signals are not mistaken. Tipped across, goes off the hand. Portersville able to come back with that one. Dutois throws it over the shoulder. Right hand off Gully. Kept alive by Green. Goes off Van Gent, and that one's called for the double touch. And that'll be going back out to the Sabres' way as well. The former 2 points, kind of a shot in the foot, shot in the other foot. See if they're able to gimble their way on here in game 2. They still have a 4-point lead. It's 7 serving 11. And the Sabres to do it. Savannah Jasko, number 35, to get it over. Might have been out of bounds, might not have been. We'll never know. Van Gent right-hand attack off the back line. Pina getting a hand of that one. Is not quite able to get that one forward. Portersville now at 12. Sabres at 7. Kata Steele on number 5 and spotted number 14, Leah Van Gent. And Kata Steele has the serve. Solid serve down the straight. Calkins, Merkel, right hand attack. Gully puts a little bit too much on, and that one falls out of bounds. Kata Steele here to do it again. They lead 13-7. There's a lot of whistles to try to play with. Both teams, I feel, are a little affected by it. Knowing a lot of the Portersville players, their play styles. Oh, and a touch by Selah Charles, number 11. 14-7 now on the board. Beautiful spot, beautiful timing, great tempo there. But both teams, I feel, are a little affected by the extra whistles around. There's 4 games going on at the same time as this one. And sometimes you get your wires mixed. Sometimes you stop playing a little too early, a little too late. Right-hand attack. Dutois not able to keep that one in bounds. And she's feeling the burn right there with that one. Lily Ferris substituting on, 27 on. Number 9 going up, Sophia Gully for the Sabres. And Lily Ferris, number 27, has the serve. 8 serving 14. Solid serve, gets it across, goes off Katrina Eisler, and that goes out of bounds off the left side. And the gap is back within 5.
Move your feet, let's go, here it comes again.
Let's just say I don't think I'll be using this camera for baseball. I lost that tracking pretty quickly. Ferris there with that service, handled there by McCaslin. Goes out the hand to Charles. Now it's just touched up and across there by Izzy Green. Right-hand attack there by Pina on the front line. Charles, far side, right-hand Green, deep, out of bounds. Sabres here to serve yet again, Lily Ferris. It's 10-14 here in game 2. Solid serve up and across, goes off Katrina Eisler. Charles keeps it alive, one-arm punch, diving play Dutois, and that's going to fall down just shallow of the referee's bench. It's not for a lack of trying, but that gap is down to 3. 11-14. Sabres serve. Number 27. Lily Ferris with another great serve. Off of Eisler. Handled by Charles. Right hand. Boom. Green goes off the block. And that one played on. Dutois punches it over. And they're going to say that one's just going to fall out to the far side. The way Dutois was playing, I just thought the play was over. Yeah. The referee also saying that it was not a 4th touch. It was a fair ball. And the ball that Dutois was kind of lacklusterly went after was still live. Off the block of Pina. Great keep alive there by Green on the left side of your screen. Right-hand attack. Dutois finds a little bit of vengeance. And it's now 15-12. Portersville still leads it by 3. Zeta Morley here, number 10, to serve it up for the girls in the navy blue. Service made there by Zeta. Goes off Ferris. At the live there by Tessa Merkel. Now it's finished top there by the libero Fernanda. Eisler, Charles, shallow set, right hand, Spink off the net. And now it's called for touch number 4. Could also be considered a double touch either way. Both accounts will mean that that ball will be going over to the black jerseys to sail it up. Tessa Merkel, number 42, to serve the 13-15 ball game. Game 2 a long ways from being over. Handled by Kata Steele. Shiloh set top side, right hand Green off the block of Pina. Diving play, Fernando not able to get underneath it. And that gaps back to 3, 16-13. Kara Butterworth onto the front line, number 7, in spot of Katrina Eisler, number 22. And here's number 11, Sayla Charles, to serve it up. Nice serve, goes off Pina to the back line. Diving play by Ferris. Get the line, Fernando, and that one's going to be the end of that one. Fourth touch made by Calkins. Gets it over the net, but you're only allowed 3. 17 serving 13. Portersville in the lead by 4. Solid serve there by Sayla Charles. Handled there by Fernando. Goes off Tessa Merkel. Right hand. Man, that's just out of bounds. The ball's trying to get away. Here's Sayla Charles, number 11. 18-13 the score. Sends that one up and across. Good spot nearing that 10-foot line. Nice attack by Pina. And she finds a point. A lot of tenacity behind that shot. 4 is the gap. 14-18 the score. Here's the libero Fernando, number 93, if I'm not mistaken, with that service. Hits the top of the net. And that one's going to come back the other way. The Lord giveth, the Lord yoinketh away. And it's 19-14 for the Warriors. Leah Van Gent, number 14, onto the front line. And coming out is Kata Steele to talk to Coach Neese on the bench. Right-handed service there by Izzy Green. Handled there by Tessa Merkel. Right-hand attack hits the net. And Savannah Jasko going to be thinking about that one for a hot second. 20-14. Portersville Warriors on top by 6. They have a lead, looking to keep it. Here's number 9, Izzy Green, one of the long-time standing. Potentially, if there was awards for a team, Izzy Green may have the award for most solid offenseman down there on the court. Might not be a real thing in volleyball, but that might just be my hockey terminology coming out. Dominion Sabers calling a timeout. They trail 14-21 with Portersville serving when we come back after the break. Back down on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. 21 serving 14. Izzy Green there to send it over. Fernando off Merkel. Right hand tipped across. And that one goes down. Past the block of Mia Steele. No help there to be found behind her. Gully coming back out. Number 9 in spot of 27 Ferris. Gully will be playing the right side front. Might switch it up after the service is made. Here's number 15, Alexis Pina. Here, number 15. Sends it across. Goes off the hands of Liz Patterson. And that one will go out the deep end. She's into it. Alexis with a solid serve, and that one just barely whizzes past the ears of Leah Van Gent. 2 points just like that, slipping away to the wind. 17-21. Serves towards that right side. Good eye there on the back corner there by Izzy Green. Portersville picking up a crucial point there. Every point really matters here in the late stages of game 2. Kinsey McCaslin here to serve it up 21-17 or 22-17. Sends that one up and across, getting a hand on that one towards the front side. That one's going to be chipped up and across. Izzy Green, shallow set, right hand Dutois, into the back end. That's out of bounds. Good attack, didn't hit the defense, didn't stay in bounds. And that's going to be a heartbreak. Calkins, 33. Serving it up. Just like Mom used to make. 18-22. Diving play, Izzy Green not down and jiggy with it in time. And that gap's down to 3 again. First time it's been a 3-point gap. Portersville taking their time out. They have another one from both sides. If we come back, and they do want to use it, we come back. It's a Sabers serve. Both teams back out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. 19 serving 22. Here's number 33, Madeline Calkins, to serve it up. That one up and over. Caslin top side finds Charles, right hand Van Gen off the block, and Gully on the far or the left side front. Putting that one back down where it came from. 20-22 now the difference on the board. Here's Calkins yet again to serve it up for the number 33 in the black and red. Solid serve once more. McCaslin getting a hand on that one. Charles right side. Butterworth right hand goes over the block. Kept alive there by Pina. Tessa right hand Gully off the block, and Dutois shows up in a big way. The gap's back to 3. Katrina Eisler coming on in spot of Kara Butterworth, number 7. 23 serving 20. One more, and then one more again. And we have game 3. Service made there by Katrina Eisler, found from the back line. Calkins, Tessa, right hand attack there by Gully, through the net, kept alive and thrown over by the hands of Selah Charles. Punched up and across, and that one's going to be blown down. Hard to tell which whistle is which, and it looks like it'll be coming back for the Sabers side. I didn't see a hand signal, so we're going to pretend like that you guys didn't see one either. 21-23. Here's number 35, Savannah Jasko, here to serve it up. Setting that one up and across, going out the hands of McCaslin, finding his way off Eisler, top side. Finding a punch across there by Van Gent. Right hand attack, and Gully denied there by Izzy. Thrown back over there by Charles, and 2. Right hand Gully, kept alive there by Izzy Green. Charles top side. Right hand attack goes off the block and out of bounds. Match point Warriors. Kata Steele on. Leah Van Gent off. 14 onto the bench. 5 to serve it up. Final dagger in the sheath. Sent up and across there with it drawn. Tessa looks for the bump up and across there by Gully. Kept alive there by Kata Steele. Shallow set. Right hand attack, and that one's going to find its way back to the Portersville side. The play continues on. I thought for sure that was a whistle for us. Right hand attack goes off the hands of Kata Steele and out of bounds. Gully there marking another victim. And it looks like Ferris will be going to the back line to serve it up. They're down by 2. They need both of them. It's 22-24. Ferris there with a great service, number 27. Handled far side, looking for a hand, right hand by Green. Now he's going to go to the back line, and we have game 3. 25-22, the final score. Sabers, Warriors, not able to figure it out at the end of game 2. We'll see how game 3 rolls out for us. Alrighty, both teams back down on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Cedarville, Ohio, to be a home to a fond memory to a few of these teams, whether it's on the volleyball court or in the hotel room or just whatever else is going on in Cedarville, Ohio. Everyone here for one reason, and that's to play some ball. So we'll do that here in game 3. Selah Charles, number 11. Sends that one up and across. Fernando diving play, punched up and not across. Tessa, Merkel, front line, front and center, just not quite able to get that one past the that brick wall that separates these two teams. 1-0. Send up and over, goes off Fernando. Handled there by Merkel. Right hand attack there by Zune. Kept alive by Katrina Heiser. Charles topside, Green bumped up and across. Shallow set Calkins, goes off Tessa, right hand, boom, and there goes the dynamite. Alexis Pina, number 15, getting the job done there in the front line. We're tied at 1. Tessa Merkel with the ball now. 42 in the black and red. Sends that one up shallow. Diving play. Gets a one-touch to Mia Steele. Finalizer there by Charles to finish it. Merkel, shallow. Right-hand attack there by Pina. Kept alive there by Green. Secondary punched over towards Isler. Right-hand attack. And there she finds some gold. I don't know if that's quite what they drew up back in the locker room. But hey, it worked out. Great set there by Mia Steele. Izzy Green to serve it up, number 9. Kata Steele off, number 5. On comes Leah Van Gett, number 14. Green there, solid service, goes off the hands of Calkins. Tessa right hand, Pina off the block at the live Green. Patterson gets a hand on it, but not quite enough to keep it back in the fray. Hits the tip of the stick, hits the tip of the fist. Man, do I have a list? Do I have a list I don't know about? 2-2 on the board. Hit the tip of the fist instead of the curve of the thumb is what I was going for there. Handled up shallow, right hand. Mia Steele stopped by the net, and that's touch 4. Good call there by the referee. Something I very rarely see in my years of commentary with this sport is that called right then and there. He had his eye on the ball, his eyeball. That's a joke, son. That's an old joke, son. Set to the right hand Katrina, nice control there off Calkins, kept alive there by Merkels, and that one's brought back over by Patterson. Shallow set, right hand, kept alive and and that one's gonna fall back over out of bounds off the return fire there by the Sabers. Naomi Dutois, 15 on. Patterson taking her spot on the bench. Mia Steele also going off. Instead, we find ourselves with the server McCaslin, the libero from the Portersville Warriors, sent across there. Gully with the first touch. Calkins with the secondary. Jasko, my bad, with the secondary. That one's finished off by Pina. A little too far off to the right side. Off the defense, the call? I'm very confused. I'm very lost. This third game, I've been in a very mental haze. Word be hard, and the girls are trying harder. Set top side, right hand attack, Van Gent off the block, kept alive, Fernando punched across Gully, and she finds a spot. Somehow through the weeds and the wickets. She saw a chance. Alexis Pina here with the service, sends that one over. Get the live there by Isler. Thrown across there by, I believe it was Charles on the right side front. Tessa finishes that one off in 2. Isler goes up, but not over. Van Gent, the final touch on that one. We sit atop a 6-3 gap. Timeout for the Portersville Warriors. We come back. Sabers have the serve, 6-3. We're both back on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Service made there by Pina, goes off the hand and Green, goes off Charles, right side. Katrina Isler there with the tip of cross, diving play by Tessa, handled there by Calkins, right hand attack there by Jasko. Thrown up by Dutois, Katrina Isler back into the fray, right hand there by Charles to finish that one off. Fernando finds his way up Tessa, center set, right hand Gully, over the block, and that one's down. Shallow of McCaslin. And we have ourselves a 7-3 ball game. The gap is now 4. We're playing of 15. Win by 2 by all means necessary. There is no cap in any of the games here on Thursday or Friday during the pool play. That one's going to be out of bounds. Good eye there by McCaslin. Katrina Isler here, number 22, to serve it up. They're down 4-7. Set up Jasko, finished off there over the shoulder there by 42 Tessa Merkel. Right hand attack to Twan, kept alive by Fernando. Throwing up right hand attack, hits the net, and that one's gonna come back in favor of Portersville. Alexis Pina wanting to redo, maybe a mulligan perhaps. Won't get either. 5-7 now on the board. Portersville down by 2. Service by Eisler up and over. Given back to Calkins with a right-handed attack, goes off Eisler. Set up Charles, right hand to Twa, pass the block, goes off the hand of Tessa Merkel. And that one will fall down just shallow of the net. 6 serving 7, 1's the gap. Eisler there with that service, leaning a little left on that one. Handled by Calkins, goes off Pina, finished off Fernando. Eisler, Charles, looks center, right-hand attack, Van Gent, past the block. Put live there by Merkel, goes off the hands of Jasko, finished off Fernando. Eisler, second by Charles, shallow right-hand to Twa, and she's out of bounds. Unfortunate, just barely out, I'm sure. Don't have a camera angle on that one, unfortunately. But either way, 2's the gap once again. 8-6 on the board. And here's number 33, Madeline Calkins, here to serve. Castling getting a hand on that one. Charles right hand. Eisler off the block of Gully, and that one's going to come back to bite them in the foot. She didn't touch that. The back line might have had it. But of course, when you're in the heat of passion, sometimes make a few mistakes. Think, hey, I can touch that ball, and that's what happens. Calkins, Tessa, right hand, Gully, gets it back, and that's in bounds. My goodness, what an attack. 9-7 back on the board. Sophia showing her teeth on that offensive side of the ball. Putting the pow, putting down the wow. 35, Savannah Jasko here to serve it up for the girls in black and red. Solid serve, leaning a little right side deep into the zone. Kata Steele goes off Green, right hand, Gully off the block, Dutois. Green, Charles, Green again. What a feint, thrown back over though. Gully, Tessa on that far side, getting it done, and that's gonna go under the net on the return from the Sabers. 1's the gap, once more. It's 8 serving 9. Zeta Morley on to serve it up, number 10 in spot of Naomi Dutois, number 15. Zeta, solid serve, goes off the hands of Alexis. Right hand punch across there by Mia Steele, not a whole lot of power on that one. Charles Green, right hand attack, goes through, and that's going to be called inbounds. Referee saying it might have been out, but it was touched by the defense. And there's a little mixed signals there between the referee and the line judge. Referee always has to say timeout by the Dominion Sabers. 9-9 on the board. When we come back in game 3, it's Portersville with the ball. Alrighty, both teams back down in the corner, ready to rock, ready to roll here in game 3. We're playing to 15. It's 9-9 currently. Shiloh set Merkel's right hand attack, defeated by the net. Sophia Gully getting a hold of that one. A lot of power behind that attack. But the net says no more times than not. 10-9 on the board. Portersville in the lead for now. Sayun, Merkel, tipped across there by Fernando, handled there by Morley, tipped across there by Charles, kept alive by Gully. Gully, very soft attack compared to the norm. Right hand attack by Green, goes off the back line. Alexis Pina getting a piece of that one. That one falls out to the deep end. Zeta Morley serves the 11-9 game. Service made up and across. Fernando getting a piece of that one. Secondary there by Calkins. Finished off there by Zayun on the right side front. Tipped over by Charles. Got a lot of that one on the double or the two-handed attack. But man, Gully showing up, putting the ball in an effective manner, and a great block. Bringing us back within 1. Patterson to the back corner to play the spot of Morley. Here's number 27, Lily Ferris. Ferris there with a solid service. Green. Charles back to Green. Right hand. No. Tips it across. Diving. Plays it. Not able to get under it. Haven looking for a safe place here tonight. Not really finding it on that front side, but it's 12-10. Portersville in the lead. Great service there by Charles. Fernando getting a piece of that one. Set up by Merkel. Right, tipped across there by Haven. And one touch on the return by Charles. Right hand attack. And a nice receiving touch there by Kata Steele. Tipped across there by Green. Tessa. Calkins. Tipped across Pina. Diving play Charles. Right hand attack. And she finds it. Katrina Eisler with a great spot. Two more, 13-10. Great serve there by Charles. Fernando goes off Merkel. Near side right hand attack, and that's out of bounds. Match point Warriors. 14 serving 10. This might be the last one. Service made there by Sailor Charles. Fernando getting a hand on it, but that hits the forearm more than the cushion, and that's the end of the ball game. The left forearm being the final one to do it, and she's going to be thinking about that one all day. Both these teams got one more game here on Thursday, then one more on Friday, and that's the end of full play. But a great matchup between the Portersville Warriors in the navy blue and the Dominion Sabers in the black and red. 15-10, the final score of Game 3 in a 3-game series. What a beautiful matchup. Great sportsmanship. Great competition. But that'll do it for this broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Well, with that being said, hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night.